Hello and welcome back to another one of my videos. Before I start this video, I would like to place a scenario inside of your head, if I may. Now think of this. It's about 10 o'clock at night and you're tired, you want to get up for work in the morning, and you decide to go to bed. You lock up, you make sure all the windows are closed, and you go to bed. Now around about 1 a.m. in the morning, you start to hear noises coming from the back garden or your garage, and you look out and you see 5 or 6 intruders. Now, if you live in a state or a country that allows you to protect yourself and your home and your family with a firearm, then it's your duty as a man, as a family man, a husband, to protect your family or just protect yourself. Because these people could be a bunch of dickheads trying to steal your lawnmower, or they could be psychopath murderers that want to break inside your home and kill you. You don't know any of this. All you know at this point of time, there are 6 people in your garage robbing you. And you decide, bring up the courage to confront these 6 individuals that could have knives, machetes, guns themselves, and you go out there knowing that this could be your last moment on earth. And you raise your rifle, or in this case, your handgun, and you fire 5 shots, hitting 2 of them as all 6 intruders run away. That's exactly what happened to this man here. He was woken up at 1 o'clock in the morning and he was faced with 6 men. Turned out some of them were teenagers, but he didn't know that. And he fired at his garage, hitting 2 of them, one in the leg, and hitting another one, which would later be the fatal shot of this piece of shit. And he later died. Now, this should be a open shut case. Congratulations to the bloke who protected himself. Well done, here's a medal. Job well done. These scumbags can go fuck himself. He should never have been there in the first place. And then that's it. But sadly, this man is going to go to prison for murder. Or could face prison for murder. Up to 15 years. For protecting himself and his home against 6-7 intruders. Who, by the way, did not know his intentions were, or what their intentions were rather. Now, what I'm going to do now is show you a few news clips from this story and the sister of the victim, who is a fucking moron. So, without further ado, let's roll the clip.
At 5, a White Lake homeowner has been charged with manslaughter in a shooting back in July that raised some questions.
The prosecutor says Dayton Napton shot a 17-year-old who was trying to steal items from his garage.
Yeah, and there's a lot of different sides we're hearing. We're hearing from the prosecutor's office, that man's defense attorney, and the family of that teen who was shot and killed, and they're upset.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, and it hurts a lot.
4 months after 17-year-old Savon Wilson of Pontiac shot and killed in White Lake Township. His family says the charges have them confused.
I think the way they went about it, it could have been done better.
24-year-old Dayton Napton charged with manslaughter, assault with intent to do great bodily harm, and 2 counts of felony firearm for the death of Wilson and shooting another teen in the leg. Wilson's family says they want Napton charged with murder.
It doesn't make sense that it wasn't done out of malice, and for them to charge him with manslaughter.
Back in July, prosecutors say Wilson, along with 6 others, broke into Napton's detached garage. Napton coming out with a 9mm. Prosecutors say firing 2 shots through a windowless, locked garage door. Then, as the group ran away, prosecutors say Napton shot at them 5 more times, ran back inside, reloaded his gun, and came back outside.
First of all, you stupid bitch, fuck you. Your brother deserves what happened to him. In fact, it shouldn't even be manslaughter. You see, the homeowner went to bed that night to get up in the morning to continue his life as normal. Your brother and his mates went out at 1 o'clock in the morning to burgle and God knows what else to people's homes. They chose this. They chose to go out, they chose to burgle, they chose to do crime, and they chose to put their lives in danger. You play stupid games, you're going to win stupid prizes, and it's exactly what they got. They got a stupid prize, and that prize was, bye bye, you're no longer here, bitch. These 6 lads knew exactly what they were doing, so let's not pretend that they didn't. They decided to break into people's homes at 1 o'clock in the morning, knowing that these people will be in the most vulnerable state, unconsciousness, asleep. You want to know how terrifying that is for people who are law-abiding citizens, knowing at any point in time they gotta wake up and see a shadow at the bottom of their bed, hold a machete, or fuck knows what. This man did nothing wrong. He deserves to protect himself. I don't give a fuck if they were running away out of the house. He can shoot them, in my eyes, 5 times in the fucking back for all I care. These people are scum. Absolutely scum of society. And they shouldn't be allowed to get away with what they get away with. This homeowner is, in my eyes, 100% in the right. Fuck your brother and fuck his friends. Because if I wake up or if I go into my house and I see an intruder and I have the right, which I don't in the UK, to own a firearm, if I did have that right, you know what I would do? And then after that, I would go down the pub with my mates, have a nice cold pint, and wait until all this blows over. The fact that this man is going to go to prison or could go to prison for 15 years just for waking up and finding that his home was being robbed and his life could have been in danger, and he shot one of them and killed one of them, and he's facing 15 years for this shit, just goes to show how fucking stupid our society, not just in the UK but in the US, has become. Fuck these teenagers. This guy was 100% justified in doing what he did. Anyway, that's all for me. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be making another story soon. Please subscribe and I will see you again next time. And please stay safe.